Hi guys, Top Pops here, and today we are over at Toys R Us in the rain because they posted on their Instagram yesterday that they got in a lot of new figures, and I kind of want to see what they've got. Because I don't know if everything's still going to be here, but the one thing that I'm really on the hunt for is that last slide. When I looked at it, they actually got in the Boo Berry Funko cereal, so fingers crossed they've still got it because it's not even on the Funko shop yet. And well, I'm not going to be able to find out from standing out in the rain, so let's go in and let's get started. And alright everybody, here is what they've got. And you know what, I'm looking at it really quickly, there was a lot of nice stuff today. With the first one over here being Play-Doh Pete. Now I do already have this one in the collection, but I figured I might as well show it off because it is a new figure that it seems like they just got him recently. And then over here to the right they got in Peppa Pig, which is pretty cool. Wait, hold on, no, what did you get? Ooh! Are you getting that?
Yes.
That's pretty cool. Anyways, what I was saying was they got in a bunch of the mini puffs, and my friend Cora's been wanting them. She's been on the channel a couple times. She wanted the mini puffed and cappuccino, so that's what we're getting today. And then also looking around a little bit more, they still have some of Whiplash, Jeffrey S. Robin, Stewardess, the Metallic Super Shredder, and then over here, it looks like they finally got in the third turtle, which is Raphael. So now we're only missing one more, and then we've got them all. And if you guys want to check out the back of the box with the rest of the set, there they are right there. So we're missing Mikey, as well as, I don't know if I'm going to get him, but Splinter. And then below the turtles, they have some more of the Eternals ones. We also have Annihilus, I think is how you pronounce it. I still don't know how to do this one. Anyways, the one that I really came for is this right here. This one's not even on the Funko shop yet, and somehow they got it at my Toys R Us. And then also next to this one, we do have the Frankenberry, which is one that I do already have in the collection, but for some reason they haven't put this one on the Funko shop yet, so we are definitely going to be getting this today. And then above them, they've got some pretty interesting characters with some new Bakugan ones, as well as Rex from Toy Story, Skeletor on Throne, the 10th anniversary for the Game of Thrones Rhaegal Iron, which is really cool, and then some more of the glow-in-the-dark Aang. And actually, you know what? My friend Alejandra wanted this one, so I might have to ask him to see if he still needs it. Oh, and speaking of Aang, they also have this one here from New York Comic Con, which is actually really cool. I love the way they did the wind in front of him. It's a pretty sick figure. And then besides that, that seems to be all of the new figures that I can see. And it was, oh, you know what? They have Black Cat. I did see that they restocked this one, and you guys told me to get it, so we are going to be getting this today. And now really quickly, I'm just doing one last swoop to make sure I don't miss anything. And they do have this one over here, which I did already pick up, the Cad Bane. And if you've seen the newest episode of Book of Boba Fett, well, you'll know something about this guy. And now I pretty much finished over on the Pop, so I wanted to come over to the puzzles because my grandpa's kind of been getting into them recently, so I figured I might as well pick him one up. And I looked over here and I found this. It's a 236-piece puzzle, and it's of a chip in the shape of a chip. And I don't know if this is the one that I'm going to be going for him, but you know what? I just might even grab this for myself. Okay, guys, so I just found out that there was a couple Rocket Raccoon sodas behind the counter, and it looks like they have a full case, so I'm going to be picking up 2 of these today to see how it goes. So let's go with this one and this one. Why not? And just like that, we are back at the office, and I've got all of my stuff here, and it's a pretty good amount today. Also, I haven't cleaned up from yesterday's video, so there are still boxes everywhere. And now I think we're gonna start with things that I bought for other people, because I did get a good amount of that today. And let's start with what I got my grandpa, and I did end up getting him the puzzle, and he's already doing that upstairs. I gave it to him right away, and it's actually a really tough one, because not all of the edges connect together. You have to do like some of the middle while doing some of the edge at the same time, and it's all the exact same color for every single piece. So if you guys have seen that chip puzzle and are thinking of doing it, just know that it's going to be pretty tough. And I figured that this would be a fun one to get him because I believe it's new, and he's been wanting to get one of the Jeep sets for a while, and this one isn't so big that it's unreasonable for him. It's only like 6, almost 700 pieces, so it's not too bad. And I'm noticing on the back here, it tells you all of the specs of the actual car as well as the Lego set, and if you guys want to check it out, here it is right here. And then the next person we got something for was Cora. She's been looking for the Mini Puffed in Cappuccino Cup, and I finally found one today at Toys R Us, so I grabbed it. And I know we talked about it at the store, but I wanted to show off the figure again so that way you guys could see it a little bit closer up. And also on the back of the box, you guys might notice that there was one there that I was missing as well, and it was the Mini Puffed with Graham Cracker. And because I was so excited about getting this one, I almost forgot to pick up that one for myself, and I did end up getting it right before I left. I went back because I was like, oh shoot, I need that one. So here it is here. And I think out of all of the different Mini Puffs, this one's probably my least favorite, but I still wanted to get it to complete the collection. And I'm not saying it's not a nice figure, it's just when you look at the rest of them with Cocktail Umbrella on fire, with lighter, and in Cappuccino Cup, this one just doesn't have much going on. And you know what, now that I'm looking at this, it looks very similar to the one with pizza. Like, did they just swap out the graham cracker for the piece of pizza? I'm not sure, because I haven't seen that one in person, but it looks like it. Alrighty, so I'm looking at them here, and it seems like the body is the exact same, but the face, no! The face is the exact same! I'm not crazy! Okay, so let me put them next to each other so that way you guys can see what I'm talking about, because what they did on this one here with graham cracker, they gave him almost like eyelids a little bit on the top there, but it's not actually sculpted into it, it's just painted a little different. different. So the only thing that's changed on this one versus the pizza one is the fact that he's holding a piece of pizza. Kind of interesting. And then the last thing I got for somebody else was this right here, Aang Avatar State, because my friend Alejandro, I asked him and he still needed it because apparently it's sold out at most Target locations. And it's not actually that expensive of a figure, but it really is a sick one. I totally understand why you'd want the glow-in-the-dark one versus the normal common one that doesn't glow, because adding that little bit of extra glow just makes it a lot cooler. And even though last time we checked it out, it doesn't actually glow that much, just having the glow is nice because it's a bit of a bonus for the figure. And now, Alejandra, I am going to pop this open, but I'm going to be careful about it at the same time. And I noticed on the inside flap, because I normally open them up from the bottom, that there's actually the earth, wind, fire, and air on the inside. Hold on, give me a second. I got it open, and if you guys want to check it out, there is all 4 of them right there, and I believe it's only on this figure, and that makes sense because of what pop it is. And now let's get into the few things that I picked up for myself today. One of them being this right here, the black cat, and yes, I finally got her. I saw your comments and you were really hounding me about getting this pop, and now that I have most of them in the collection, the only ones I'm missing are Hobgoblin as well as Spider-Man, I figured I might as well pick them up. And when those two do show up somewhere near me, or maybe I'm able to order them online for not too expensive, I will definitely be getting them. And if you guys want to check out the set on the back of the box, there is all 5 of them right there. And you guys did let me know that this is on Disney Plus, and I have watched a couple episodes and it's pretty good. So I'm glad that I got this collection when I did, because they are some nice figures, and especially when it's a cartoon show like this, or it's animated, they really translate well into figures. With my favorites probably being Dr. Octopus and Hobgoblin, and I'm hoping that I can get that Hobgoblin soon, because looking at him on the back of the box, he really does look nice. Oh, and then I also ended up getting this. This one here is the art series Raphael, and I said I wasn't going to be collecting the set because I thought they were only going to be going to Target in the States, but when they started to show up at Toys R Us, and you guys have seen, I've gotten 2 other figures in the set, I decided we might as well get them. And I showed it while we were at Toys R Us, but the only ones that I'm missing are Michelangelo as well as Splinter, so I'm hoping that they do eventually come to Toys R Us, and it seems like they're doing them one at a time, so I'm sure they will eventually. Oh, and I just noticed now, this is one of those newer pop stacks where it doesn't open from the bottom, which is really nice. I don't know why they had it where it opened up on both sides, maybe so that way it could like be pushed through easier, but they added little holes in the bottom and it seems to do the same thing. And really quickly, I wanted to take this one out of the box just so I could see what the design looked like on it. And there wasn't very many of them to choose from, so I tried to get the best one I could, and it seems to be in pretty good condition, especially with the print on the outside. Like, it's a little bit stretched on the side of his face, but besides that, it looks pretty nice. And something that I really enjoy about this one is the red on the bandana, of course, but then they also painted his weapons red, and I believe they did that with everybody else too. It's just these ones really stand out. And now, before we get on the last pop for today, I wanted to show off these 2 sodas that I was able to get. These are the Rocket Raccoon ones that were normally exclusive to New York Comic Con, and here in Canada they were shared with Toys R Us. And crazy enough, they had just got an entire case in, so I was able to pick out whichever ones I wanted. Now, I'm not going to be opening these up today because I'm going to be doing a big 20 soda video, I believe tomorrow or the day after, so stay tuned for that. And I think it was really nice that the lady let me pick out whichever sodas I wanted out of the 6, and I feel like one of these might be a chase. And just to let you guys know, because they did take them out of the same case, one of those was guaranteed to be a chase, so we might have it here. And then everybody, the last thing that I got today was this right here, which isn't even available on the Funko shop yet. And actually, I was doing a little bit of digging on Funko.com to see if the listing was still up that said notify me, so that way I could show you guys, but when I went on there, they had both the Count Chocula and the Frankenberry one, but this one was nowhere to be found. And I don't know why they took it off the website. Like, maybe they're not going to be releasing it, or maybe they're going to be releasing it way later on and they just don't want to have the listing up for so long. But whatever it is, it's definitely weird, and I've never seen it happen before with a Funko Pop, so maybe I got lucky and was able to get one in Canada. They're not going to be releasing it in general? I don't know. And some of you guys are probably thinking, well, they wouldn't want to release the 2 without having Boo Berry because they're kind of a trio. Well, they did that with the 10 inches, so I don't see why they wouldn't do it with these ones. But we'll just have to wait and see what Funko does, because I think they're going to release it eventually, especially because we're able to get it here in Canada. And well, anyways, guys, there you go. That is everything for today. And if you want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been another episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Dripping like a school. On a forward school. Baby gonna screw. She funny with it. Cool. V5 full thump. I'm a hump on a bounce. Jack and Jill up a hill. Baby tryna get a meal. Mary had a little lamb. I really do not fuck with, and she calling me the muffin man. I surely like the muffin top. Slow. Like my lashes.